Hi guys, it's Arlie here. I really do hope that you can hear me. It has been a long time, well not a long time, but it's been a little bit since I've done a video. But God would not let me go to sleep until I put this one out here. It has been a really rough month. There is no other way to say it. And I promise to be transparent with you guys from the absolute beginning, but it has been a rough month with many accomplishments. Of course, we've had many baby birthday parties. I just graduated this weekend along with my mother. We both finished our degrees. Huge accomplishments. I am blessed and highly favored. So with that being said, even with all my accomplishments, of course we all go through our own silent battles. I know the purpose of these videos were to be very transparent on my weight loss journey. I've just been going through a lot of emotions as it pertains to my physical body. I did announce that in my last video. I am now an Herbalife coach, and it is going well, but of course, you encounter your own insecurities, your own ups and downs on any of life's journey. And I think last month, at the beginning of this month, actually all the way up until a couple days ago, I really just been going through emotionally and spiritually. I just really wanted to come on here and encourage you because God also reminded me that I did this to bring glory to His kingdom and to reach His people. Sometimes people need to hear you in your lowest of moments so they can relate. So He would not let me go to sleep without doing a video. So I really just want to encourage you. I saw this meme, one of those things on Instagram, and it says that every new level is going to demand a new version of you. And it was something that I saw about a month and a half, almost 2 months ago, and it just resonated with me. You declare and decree in your life, you commit to something, you say, God, you know what, you gave it to me, I'm gonna do it. But of course, there's an old saying that new levels bring new devils. Of course, that just means whenever we determine we are going to go higher, we are going to do something new, we are going to challenge ourselves just to go forward in life, the devil is always trying to do something to throw us off track. And I am a firm believer in it because I feel like as soon as I made up my mind, God, that I was going to do this thing, it came left and right. The insecurities started resurfacing. Y'all, physically, my face started breaking out again. And of course, all of my hard work, even though I haven't gained any weight, I haven't lost any. So you start to lose hope, you start to lose faith. Of course, you start to feel you're not in a good space because you're just like, I'm putting all this work, how come the weight's not coming off? I'm putting all this work, and how come I feel like I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor? I got to this point a couple of days ago. Even on my graduation, my cousin and my good friend were talking me off a cliff because I almost didn't go to my own graduation, but because of how I looked, or because how I felt. I had this picture in my mind of how I was going to look on my graduation day. My undergraduate graduation was a complete disaster, y'all. I got a ticket, my heel broke, I even think that my dress ripped, so it was just kind of a disaster. So my master's degree was supposed to be like this whole big do-over. So I kind of went all out, but just because I was trying to fill this void from undergraduate. So I got this outfit, I got new hair, y'all, and I was like, let's just do it. Let's just be beautiful, because I didn't get to feel that way in my undergraduate year. So I literally started crying because I hated the way my body looked in this outfit. I hated the way my hair fell. I hated my makeup. I got the wrong foundation, so I looked like I just had a whole bunch of cake piled on, and I just bursted into tears. And I called my cousin and I was texting my good friend. I'm just like, I'm done, I'm not going. This feels like undergraduate all over again. And they literally had to talk me off a cliff, but I thank God for them because it was really just the enemy and insecurity just creeping back up. And I just wanted to encourage you, anybody that may be feeling the way I was feeling a couple days ago and really just coming out of it, every single level in our life, every single new change, every single transition is going to demand a new version of us. And it didn't resonate with me until this past month came, when we are so determined to do such thing as weight loss, when we are determined that we're going to get a new job, when we're determined we're going to buy a house, when we're determined we're just going to step out on faith and start a career and start a business. We cannot take the old mentality into these new positions of life. And I literally thank God for my family and friends on even my graduation day. But I'm sitting here and I have to talk to myself. This journey was not designed to be easy. We are gonna have bad days. We are gonna have days where we're just like, what the heck did I get myself into? I was sitting and I was scrolling through people's testimonials from the Herbalife community, and I'm like, I feel like I'm doing more than them. I'm over here going to boot camp. I'm over here going on my nature walks. I'm over here eating my salads, eating my proteins, and why isn't it coming off? And God really had to remind me, because you put your faith in these products, you put your faith in other people, you put your faith in all these material things, and you took your eyes off of me. I'm your ultimate provider. I'm the one that has carried you. I'm the one that has sustained you. I have been your strength. Even though I know that I was putting in the work and that I was, really trying to just hold on to this image that I saw in other people, I forgot who I was. And as soon as we do that, as soon as we forget where we've been delivered from, as soon as we forget who really created us and beautifully and wonderfully made in His image, we literally lose focus. We start to idolize these things of this world and not put God first. And I had to literally get back into my prayer closet and really just lift up my hands and say, God, please forgive me, because I never want to get to that place again, because I was trying to fill the void with everything else except Him. And we have to be so careful on this walk to remember who we are and who we belong to. And I say that because honestly, new levels in Christ mean new levels in this world. It really means that we have to go into this thing knowing and believing that everything that we possess, all the strength, all the resources, everything that we need is already inside of us. And of course, things may not, we live in a society where we want it now, right? We live in this society where we're just like, okay, I see it, I want it, I believe I can have it, and I'm gonna get it. And that's absolutely true, but all in His timing. And that's the thing. I even contemplated stop doing my videos, putting my testimonies out there. And He reminded me that there is something in me, that there is something in these videos, even if only one person watches it, somebody is relying on me to start and finish the work God has put within me to do something they have never done before. And I was reminded of that. Sorry guys if I get emotional. This woman texted me today. She's a new client. I sold her some Herbalife products and I was feeling down, but I always text the people in my circle, the people that I sell products to, just to make sure that they're doing good, because I know, just like myself, not everybody has a good day. I text her at 9 o'clock this morning and she texts me at 4:30. She texts me all these pictures of her food prepping meals. She showed me a picture of her shakes for the week, and she was like, I did all this because of your Good Morning Texas message and how you just motivated me and reminded me that I have to stay committed on this journey no matter what trials and tribulations I may face. And I was just like, you have no idea how much you just inspired me and reminded me why I started my journey. And it's to truly reach God's people, is to truly, honestly, just be myself so other people can relate, and to get and to create the best version of me possible, while also motivating others to do the same for themselves. So I truly encourage you that every level that you go to in Christ, every level you go to in your life is going to demand a new version of you, and we can't be who we used to be. We can't carry the same mindset we used to have. We literally can't go back to the things that we were delivered from or freed from. We have to walk in our freedom. We have to walk in our calling, and we have to hold on to the promises of God, to know that He said He will sustain you, He will keep you, He will push you into your destiny if He has to, just like He pushed me to create this video tonight, because He said He started the good works in me, and everything He started, He absolutely will finish. So everything that you started in school, you will finish. Everything you started with your new home, you will finish. Everything you started in your business, you will finish. Everything you started on this weight loss journey, you will finish. Everything that God put in you, every vision, every dream that He put into you, you will finish. He called you not to just do it, but He called you to finish, because there's something inside of us that somebody else is relying on to start something new in their lives. So I just really encourage you, if nothing else, encourage you to start, and to keep going forward, not to give up on yourself, not to give up on the dream, not to give up on the vision because of fear, because of our setbacks. Go forth, rely on God, pull on God, call on God, cry out to God, and just say, God, order my steps. And I know I can't do this in my own strength, but I can do it in yours. And God, with your help, I will finish the work that I started. So I thank you. And just remember that every new level in your life is going to demand a new version of you, and make it the best possible version ever could be. And I promise you, God will not fail you. So I love you. I love you. I love you with the love of Christ. Thank you, and have a good night.